Well, hold on. Well, okay, hold on. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to Night Talk tonight. Um, Another week went by, and it's the fall. Are we on? We're on, aren't we, Matt? Okay. I'm just double checking. We're just doing what we do. Tonight, actually, we have return of a special co-host, and his name is Carl. He's also known as the dog. So, Carl, do you want to say something to the people?
Hi, everybody. Nice to be back. I've absent for a while, and it's good to be back. And Joe's taken this whole show to a whole new level since I've been gone. So, kind of exciting. I'm excited to be back, and I'm happy I'm back. I miss the guys, Matt, Coach, and like I said, it's good to be back. And,
Yeah.
Hope we touch on some new topics and make the show interesting tonight.
That sounds good. Thank you for that. I just want to let you know, Carl, haven't been around, and I want to let you know that Young Buck, well, Coach is not here yet, but Young Buck has left the left Night Talk. I believe he's going on to bigger and better things. I think he's going to be. No, I think he's going to be a co-host in his bathroom at his house. Something.
He's co-hosting the window.
Looking out the window. But he's gone, and you have some news about one of our previous hosts, don't you, Carl?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact,
This is breaking news, by the way. Breaking news. Go ahead, Carl.
If you remember co-host Jackie, is that who you're talking about?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jackie, how do I want to put this? She did some improvements on her body. She did a makeover.
Really?
And, she went in. You know how you take your car in for service.
Yeah.
You get it tuned up and everything.
Right.
Well, she happened to take herself in for the doctor's office for a tune-up, and she decided to get breast implants.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Really?
Yep.
She loves hearing
And
that.
I told her I felt there was nothing wrong with the way they were before, but she felt that wanted to go a little bigger, and she looks better in a bikini.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's 18, isn't she? How old is
What's
she?
that?
Is she 18?
I think she's 17 and a half.
No, I mean, I got. Go ahead.
Get her mother's permission.
All right. Well, I mean, we do have a woman, I believe that, she's not that much older or younger than Jackie. But what age, Kimberly, does a woman stop wearing a bikini? Is there any specific age, or do they just wear it until they, how old do you think?
Well, I'll just put it this way. I think it really depends on the shape of your body, because there's 21-year-olds. If you weigh 300 pounds, you should not be wearing a bikini. Sorry. So I don't think it's really your age. I think it's really your body proportion.
Okay, but so you think that a 55-year-old woman should be wearing a bikini?
It depends on what kind of shape she's in.
No, I'm not saying her.
Okay, I'm 48. I still wear a bikini.
Yeah, I know you do.
I still wear one.
I felt that.
I'm just saying that it depends on your body shape. If you got any flab in the front, no, don't wear it. Put it away. Get a one piece.
Okay, I just want to let you know, Carl, that there's a lot of changes here, and so the other people can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. So just so you know, so a lot of times, I'm not.
We can hear him. We can hear him.
I mean, yeah, you, they can hear you, but you can't hear them. So I don't want to step over everybody, But anyway, tonight on the mics, just Carl is here, and then also Kimberly Murray.
Hello, everybody.
Actually, I have some news about Kimberly also. She was actually banned by social media because she was very explicit with one of her fans. You want to tell me about that one, Kimberly?
Well, honestly, I didn't think I was that explicit because I was actually more explicit in another post I put.
Mm-hmm.
But he pretty much got mad because I called out, the NFL players that were disrespecting our flag and national anthem. And so he proceeded to call me every name in the book and told me to go make him a sandwich. So
What
I
kind
told
did you
him
make him?
it was no meat. He has no meat.
He looked like a Zika guy. He
Yeah,
had Zika. And a wicked
I
small head. Did
So
he?
I told him he needed to grow up. I asked if he talked to his mama with that mouth, and then I told him quit suckling on her left tit.
Oh, God.
And that's what got me banned. Now, later on in that post, which they allowed that post, I told him he needs to go to one of the men's restrooms and take one of those Tampax and shove it up his butt and put another one in his mouth. That was okay.
He the only reason why you got banned from from social media is because he reported that. He's like a pussy.
Right. He reported it, but yet I couldn't respond. They don't allow you to. There's nothing you can do to go and like protest or say he called me the C word, the B word, all those types of things. They don't even allow you to like plead your case. You're just guilty. Boom. And then once I got on, immediately I got a second thing saying I'm banned for another 23 hours for that same post.
Wow.
So for 2 days I couldn't even like anyone's status. I couldn't dislike. I couldn't get on Messenger. I couldn't even order from some stuff that I log in as my Facebook. I couldn't even make any orders for 2 days.
No.
So that hurts those businesses. So I'm going to let those businesses know.
Right. I don't blame you. Now, before I go any further, I like to acknowledge all the people that help us out with Night Talk. What I did neglect last week, and I really apologize. I hope he understands. We had a special guest that came on last week, and his name was Darth Vader. Because if you listened to Night Talk last week, you'll hear somebody heavy breathing. So Darth, I hope you, I hope that you can get over your heavy breathing. But just let you know. But thank you for stopping by last week. We really appreciate that. The coaches. Hold on, Kyle. The coach is not here. Hold on, Kyle. And then hold on, Kyle. And then okay. Well, I can't hear it because I got headphones on. Actually, I'm the only one with headphones on. Kimberly got earrings.
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I took mine off.
Okay. Anyway, David Wiseman is here, and he's in Israel tonight, and he writes for Politico, doesn't he, Kimberly?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he writes for Politico.
And Politico Check.
Yeah,
he writes for.
Yeah, and he is here, and Kimberly's will be talking to him along with Matt, in a few minutes. But I was also with Billy Decco today, Kyle, who you should. Yeah, I was with. He's doing all right. And we talked for a little while. We had a few laughs, and I was with another guy from Rise. So that was pretty fun too. Yeah, Rise, the club in town. Yeah. So I was with him also, and I was all kidding around. But I found out what New Hampshire, what the initials New Hampshire NH stands for. Yeah, you know what it stands for? NH stands for nothing happening.
That's true.
That's right. I said, wow, that's pretty good. I mean, but that's basically what happened. And thank you for all the cards and flowers you guys sent me. I really appreciate that. Last night I was in a massive auto accident. Well, it wasn't massive. It was the guy hit me at about 15 to 20 miles an hour in the back and smashed up my truck, basically. And so there's about $4,000 in damage. I had to go, so it wasn't good. And basically, I have to go for pain management now and stuff like that. Because I'm in severe pain. Yeah, no, I know you do. But I have to go for I'm in severe pain, and I didn't want to let anybody down, so I wanted to make sure I could I got.
Thank God you weren't with your dog
Right. Yep. Yep. But the thing is that I got a heat blanket on my back. And so I'm just
Joe, before I forget,
Yeah.
you told me something happened last week. You told me to remind you.
Yes. That was about the special guest the guest that dropped by last week, Darth Vader. And so So that was good of you to do that.
I know you wanted me to remind you about something.
Yeah. So Kimberly, one question for you. Have you closed your pool yet, or when did you do that?
No, my pool's still open right now.
And so when do you close your pool exactly?
Normally we close it after Labor Day.
After, but okay, we lost Kimberly. Oh,
No, normally we close it after Labor Day because it gets really cold, but it's actually been hot. It's been like 89 degrees.
Joe, is Kimberly there?
Yeah, Kimberly's here. Yeah.
She's when not to interrupt, but I do have that question for her. She's the politician one, right?
Right. Yeah. So Kyle wants to ask you a question. Kimberly, go ahead. Kyle.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, she can hear.
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious. You know how Hillary had this health problem where she's dizzy and had pneumonia? Now, this is serious. I'm not trying to be funny. Now, what happens if she gets really sick and cannot continue with her campaign, and it comes election time, like a week or two before, and she has to drop out? And does Donald Trump automatically win, or does somebody step in and
No.
like Bernie Sanders or the next one in line, automatically jump in and take her place? You know what I'm saying?
No, Donald Trump does not win. What happens is the DNC will pick another candidate, and it's probably going to be the guy she's running for VP. But there's a rumor that Michelle or Michael Obama is going to try to fit in that slot, but I really seriously doubt it.
Well, what do you mean by that?
There's no way that Michelle Obama is going to be the next president of the U.S. There's just people will not stand for it. There's no way.
Well,
there will be a civil war.
Okay. Well, again, I don't really follow politics that well.
What was her answer, Joe?
So you'll have to hear it. She explained it. The next one in line would be, I believe, what's the running mate?
Tim Kaine.
Oh, Tim Kaine.
Tim Kaine would be the next guy.
Right.
Yeah, and
But
so
they
Tim.
think
Tim.
that they rumor has it that they will possibly pick Biden, if not the DNC, because they don't think Tim Kaine would be a good president choice against Obama or against Trump. But there's rumors floating around. I've heard two conspiracy theory rumors that one, as Kimberly said, where Michelle Obama would get the nod because she would immediately get the black vote and a lot of women votes, and they would be the first female black president, and that would keep Obama in the office as first male, and then also I've heard also another rumor that Obama would suspend the election, and because of something happening and it being pulled out so late, and suspend the election and write himself a little executive order to keep himself in office for a while.
Oh, I don't think he could do that, but that's very interesting.
The popular vote doesn't elect the president.
I know that, but
it's elected by the Electoral College. So
I know, but a president can't. I understand that, but a president can't be in office for 3 terms.
All he has to do is suspend. What's the amendment that protects that?
It's never happened.
That won't happen. That won't.
Ain't gonna happen in a million years.
Yeah, that will.
I hope it doesn't happen. But
Coach is here.
Hey, welcome.
I
Coach.
can hear Coach.
Yeah, Coach is here, and also David Wiseman was here. Dave, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can you hear us? We're coming in good over there.
Yes, I can. Can you hear?
David actually is from. He's in Israel. And so, we are a global network, and we, that's hence global. Also, we had a submission this week from New Zealand. So check out a submission from New Zealand this week. I believe it was David Dallas was the singer for this week on the ARM radio thing. But anyway, Carl is here with us. Carl, the dog.
The dog.
Yeah, the dog. Yeah, he's right here with us.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's
not on camera.
Well, he's not on camera just yet. He's just coming in.
He's working on it.
Yeah, he said that we talked about that earlier. He said, he thought that the show needed a little boost because the young buck took off.
Oh, young Buck and Jimmy.
Well, no,
Is
Jimmy
he young
was
too?
dismissed.
Oh, Jimmy was dismissed.
Yeah,
See, I didn't know that.
Jimmy was dismissed.
Jimmy was dismissed.
Yeah.
He was sent on his
No,
way.
Jimmy bit off his own nose.
Yeah.
Oh,
He bit off his own face, basically. But yeah.
Well, all the ladies are going to be disappointed now that Coach.
What?
God.
Yeah, he's saying all the ladies are going to be disappointed that the young buck is gone.
Yeah, he was an old buck. He was
and
an old buck. He called himself young buck.
Yeah, and Kyle had breaking news for us earlier. Kyle had
Coach was a big fan of Jackie.
Yeah, Coach. That's right. He is. Now tell Coach news.
Jackie?
Yeah.
Huge fan of Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie went in. She had major surgery. She had to go to the doctors. She had major surgery. She had her breasts enlarged.
She had her what?
She had her breasts enlarged.
That's major surgery?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I was expecting him to say something like she had cancer or something.
No. Yeah.
She didn't, well, shame on her because she didn't need to get her breast enlarged.
That's what my whole point was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
She didn't need to get her breast enlarged.
Yeah.
If God wanted us to be born with trophy tits, he would have given them to us.
Yeah, that's go.
Matt's
go
going to get one next.
Well,
Yeah, and there's Maddie. Is she Maddie over there?
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You didn't hear the show that we had Darth Vader on last week too.
I was here last week.
No, but when we're talking, you and I, and you got to talk into the mic a little closer because
I don't want no one to know who I am.
Yeah, but you drift off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a drifter.
Yeah, you are a drifter.
I am.
That's why I'm sitting
High
so
Plains
uncomfortable.
drifter.
Well, how come you have this awesome mic? I get this $2 mic, and
No,
you get like a $100, $1,000 mic.
No. Well, because
Come on.
Well,
I know you're the man.
Yeah.
But
No, did you notice that we have whether you and I were the only ones with headphones on?
oh yeah.
Yeah, the rest of them are all prima donnas.
I couldn't hear
That's not
myself with them.
David, excuse me, that's not a headphone. It's like a
headphone.
little wire going in your ear.
That-
What are you, a secret agent or something like that?
That's a transition.
Jenny, from the side.
He looks like a secret agent. Put on some friggin' headphones, manly headphones.
But you and I have ever had headphones.
Yeah, we go.
None of them.
Well, they dress for TV. We dress for radio, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's
yeah.
5 a.m. in Israel, and he woke his up for us.
I have headphones on just to make you feel better.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that, Carl. Appreciate that. So, David, how's it going over there?
It's going pretty good.
Is it dark out over there?
Yeah, the sun hasn't come out yet.
Jesus, it is dark out there.
The sun hasn't come up.
No, it has to come out. Well, it's 5 o'clock in the morning over there.
No, it hasn't
Yeah.
come out yet.
Yeah.
Ours is gone.
Yeah,
It didn't come out yet.
Yeah, ours has a commit. Yeah, it hasn't gone. So,
Gone south.
thank you for stopping in this again. I really appreciate it personally, and
I do too.
and then
It's
Kim,
awesome. It's awesome.
you don't appreciate it.
Of course I do.
Hey, he was in the
He likes to get up early.
I don't care.
Hey,
I appreciate
Coach.
the fact that he's here.
What was
he
that?
was in the
Kimberly?
army for U.S. Army for 13 years too.
Yeah, he's an American.
So
But he
moved
lives in
over there.
Israel. And he has-
he's a transplant over there.
Yeah.
No, but his family's actually from Israel originally.
Oh, okay. But
His
he was
mom.
he was in the
He was in the
yeah,
U.S.
It-
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And
I
he's-
mean, yeah. So what we're gonna do right now is
Trump would
Kim,
send him home.
no, we're not gonna send him home.
Trump would send him home.
We're gonna, Kimberly is gonna talk to him about, all the different things about politics
Oh,
with
sure.
regards to, how they feel about that in Israel. I don't think, speaking about Israelis and things like that, or the Jewish people, isn't Barbara Streisand Jewish?
Oh yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
But she's a
she's
liberal. She's
yeah,
a
a
liberal.
liberal. She's
Okay,
she's
hold
more
on,
liberal than Jewish.
Okay, so but you would think that
I'm more Jewish than she is.
no, but you would think that they would be concerned about the I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, that they're voting for Obama. She's voting for Hillary Clinton, who was Obama, and then and they made this deal with Iran. How do you feel about that, David?
Well, that's why I said she's more liberal than Jewish. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Iran's a country that calls death to America as well as Israel, and to support that is, asinine. I mean, really.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
And he's also leading. He's leading a thing over there in Israel to get all the Americans to vote for Trump. So he's also now part of the Trump party.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
Is that true?
I didn't know that.
Is that true, David?
Yes, I actually got in contact with Mark Zell. He's in charge of the Republicans overseas in Israel, and we're working together and, like she said, trying to get American voters to vote for Trump. I know originally when it was in the show last time I was voting for Cruz, but I've done a lot of homework and I've done some research, and I actually really like Trump.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, I mean, as we're talking about this topic, that politics dominates everything now. What's going to happen, Kimberly, when the politics is gone? What are we going to talk about?
And love you.
Oh, I always have something funny. There's always going to be libtards and
Yeah, well,
We're going to talk
saying.
about Hillary
Politics
being
will
arrested.
never be
Well,
Never.
you better hope that it's Trump and not Hillary.
What was that? I'm sorry, Kimberly, what?
You better hope that it's Trump and not Hillary, or though there's going to be a civil war. I'm sure.
I hope it's Mickey Mouse, to be honest.
All right.
It might as well be.
So why don't you guys talk while we sip our cocktails here? All right, Coach? Kimberly.
Okay, so David, why do you think that Trump is pro-Israel?
Well, I've actually said I've done some research and sort of listened to biased media. He's actually done some things for the Jewish community in America. He's also donated lots of money to the Israel emergency medical teams, including the IDF. And people misunderstand when he says that he's neutral. A lot of people don't understand exactly what's going on in Israel. We are not exactly at war with all the Arabs. We're at war with, Hamas, which is a terrorist organization. And Donald Trump gets that. When he says he's neutral, he wants peace like we do. Regular Arabs and Israelis want peace, but we have to fight off the terrorists to, make sure that happens. And he understands that. It's not just one-sided. Hey, all. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes. Well, why is the UN silent when they know that Hamas is a terrorist organization? Why doesn't the UN speak up?
That's what I like to know. UN has always condemned Israel for defending itself every time we are in a conflict. There's Palestinian elections coming up, and Hamas is participating in it. And it's right. They're terrorists, but they should not have a say-so in the elections. I like to know why the United Nations are silent. During the wars, they help facilitate Hamas with schools. Hamas uses schools, medical clinics, other buildings that the UN facilitates. So, that's why I think that United Nations are a terrorist organizations themselves.
So you're saying that United Nations is a terrorist organization itself. That's a huge thing. But, me as an American, I agree. I don't believe the UN has any business being in our country. I've seen the UN trucks that have been driving around. I'm completely against it. Matt, I'm sure you're against it.
What UN trucks?
Coach doesn't care because Coach doesn't care about. There's UN trucks, and
what?
They're painted. It says UN.
Why are they here?
They don't know what. There's been several sightings, several postings. I've posted them on Facebook that people see truckloads of them coming in. We don't know where they're going, and they're saying UN.
They're here in Israel too.
They sit there and they say that they're under orders that they have made, and they're trucking them across by train. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but orders, if they made an order for these type of trucks, they wouldn't be trucking them all across the country here.
No, but who are they though?
They're just UN trucks getting them ready. They're staging them in different locations.
For what?
They think that there's going to be a martial law.
Martial
that's
law for
why.
what, though?
If they, well, first of all, they talking about the government taking over the election because they think that Russia, they've been floating the idea that Russia is hacking the election to try to influence it. So they said the government's going to step in, take over the election to make sure that it's not, hacked by Russia. And they're not. And once they get in and take over it, the people are going to be pissed because you know what they're going to do is turn it to the agenda they want, push out what the candidate they want. There's been a lot of crazy stuff.
That's true.
Well, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the news. Dog and I don't watch news. We watch Jerry Springer, basically.
Oh, I like Jerry Springer.
Yeah, that's what we watch.
And Maury.
So-
Maury.
Okay, sorry. Go
So,
ahead.
David, how many times in the last 2 weeks has Israel been attacked by Hamas?
Hamas has attacked a couple of times. The terrorist wave has gone down a little bit, but
And wasn't there a girl that was slaughtered, like slashed to death?
correct. That was about
bedroom
a
from,
month or so ago. A 13-year-old girl the actual real name is called Judea and Samaria, not the West Bank. A 13-year-old girl, she was actually American as well, sleeping in a room. A Palestinian comes in, kills her. 13-year-old American-Israeli girl. One of the latest victims that we had from terrorism.
Wow, that's really sick. That's sick. That's. Hold on, Kyle. Hold on, Kyle. Kyle, hold on. So hopefully Kyle will get his system squared away. So.
Well, yeah, as soon as I get out of here.
Yeah, no. Okay, but hold on, Kyle. We're in the middle of an interview, so you just got to be quiet for.
So, you really hope that Trump does. If Trump wins this war, it's going to help Israel.
Well,
If Hillary gets elected, it's going to hurt Israel.
What I want is I want to.
Yeah, hang on one second, Kyle. Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead, David.
What I want and what most Israelis want is for American president to let us run ourselves. Let Israel run itself without any hands tied behind our backs. I'm not sure how much you know how with all the defense aid package, all that money that's coming in Israel by Obama, but there's a catch to it. Obama ties Israel's hands in defending itself. I mean, we had the past couple wars with Hamas. Obama and the UN says restrain. Don't use proportional forces. And we can't fully defend ourselves with this aid. So I'm hoping that eventually that they'll cut the aid. Stop sending money because if they do that, we can fully run our country our way ourselves and be independent. And that's what I think we should do.
So essentially, what you're saying is they can shoot at you, but you're not supposed to shoot back.
Exactly.
Yeah, that there's no way you can defend yourself in that stand.
Exactly. I mean, imagine ISIS throwing rockets in America, and in some countries told you not to fire back. How would you respond?
Right.
Oh, we would fight back, and nobody,
Exactly.
well, unless you're Obama, of course. He's a pansy. He won't fight at all.
They don't blame it on gun control.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I know you guys.
Well, thank you, David, for coming on. That's you gave us some insightful information from Americans over in Israel, and I'm glad you're on Trump's side because we've got to get every American out to vote in this next election because we know for a fact that they are rigging the election. I mean, Hillary already rigged it with Bernie.
Right.
Can I say one thing about Hillary?
Sure.
Sure.
I honestly don't see how any American can vote for her. Her last job, she's a liability. She did not answer that 3 o'clock in the morning phone call. Got 4 Americans killed. Her irresponsibility. She used classified emails on a public server. I mean, I was a soldier. If I did that, I would have gotten court-martialed. I mean,
Right.
Why is she getting away with it? And plus deleted all information. She is a liability, and she is already putting America a risk and a national security risk. I mean, it has nothing to do with her being a female. It has nothing to do with her being a Democrat. He was a terrible leader. I don't see why people don't see that.
Well, I see it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of other people see it. And that probably pretty much everybody I talked to said they're not voting for. Or I don't know. And they didn't vote for Trump. But Trump is elected, so I really don't know how that happened. But whatever. I'm just saying. I see the UN trucks behind Matt. I still don't even know why they're here, unless they got a contract to build them over here or something like that.
They're also showing UN tanks. All white tanks say UN on it.
Yeah, but not over here though.
Yes.
Yes, here in America.
They can't bring United Nations equipment in here. They can't do that.
Because that's what, if they pass the TPP gives them the right to oversee and overrule our Constitution.
The armed services will never let that happen.
You wait.
I'm telling you, it won't happen. It won't happen.
Not in a million.
They're not going to let other countries. The armed services will not let other countries dictate the way how we run. It won't happen like that. It doesn't matter.
We go into other countries with the United Nations, and that's what they do. We go into other countries, and right now they're trying to make it. They're trying to make it that we're just like another country, and they can bring the other nations into here to police us.
We don't send the United Nations into other countries. They go on their own.
Right.
They don't have
it's all for the one world order.
What?
Yeah, but it's all for the one world order. That's what they want. The socialists.
We don't. We don't dictate to the United Nations. There are a bunch of different countries like Norway and different places like that.
Little tiny countries.
They can be
Joe,
squashed
I
like
can say
fucking bugs.
While you were sleeping,
a little mosquito.
Yeah.
Little mosquito.
While you guys were sleeping, UN trucks were coming in. That's the bottom line.
So Israel can take care of itself 100%. With everybody, they can wipe out everybody in the Middle East, okay? And I know that, you know that, and everybody knows that. So, and that's why they want to restrain Israel from using any kind of force at all. Yeah, and if I was and somebody shoot rocks over to me, I wouldn't just stand there. I mean, that's
that's me throwing rocks at your house.
Right,
I'm next door.
Yeah, fling them back over. I'd throw them. Yeah, exactly. I don't get that. And
What's guy throwing rocks at your house for? What is he can't?
No, but I don't know who's making all these rules and shit. But that's not the way we do things over here. You know what I mean? And we don't.
Well, what you're
going to
see, that's why you see the UN trucks there, because we're gonna, for a fact, if they try to bring that in, people are gonna go crazy. You think?
Yeah,
it's going to be like
UN trucks.
I don't. Well, I heard about that earlier, about a few months ago, that the UN is coming here in case there's a problem with the voting. What the fuck do they have to do with us?
Well, exactly.
The biggest nation in the world.
Yeah.
They're going to bring UN trucks over here to police us?
Yeah.
Are you shit?
Yeah, from Norway?
Well, that's what David's saying. They're there in his country, too.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that.
I don't believe how gullible.
I understand the UN does some good things, right? They do some good things.
Very good things. But they're not going to police the United States.
First of all, the only reason why they police Israel is because they don't want Israel to get out of hand and wipe everybody. You know what I mean? They go, okay, we'll take care of it. You guys stay there. That's what they do.
So freaking gullible. I can't believe how gullible people are.
And they're going to come over here and protect us? You know how many guns there are in the United States? I mean, seriously.
Well, why do you think Obama wants to force gun control?
I live in the United States.
Why do you think they're trying to take away our weapons?
The United States.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. Not here.
Matt knows they're trying to take our weapons away, but you guys aren't.
Huh? Go ahead, Kimberly, what?
They're trying to take our weapons away, but you and Coach, we're not interested in politics. Why they're trying to take our guns away? They are. They're really hard. And Hillary already said if she gets elected, she is taking them away, and she's going to elect, judges that are going to take away our guns. She's already promised that. The Supreme Court.
The government. Yeah, the government
No,
will.
she has not.
That will never
she has
happen
not.
in the states.
She won.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get into
And
that.
nobody thought
Yeah.
a Muslim
You get
would
too
ever be
worked up.
president of the
You get
U.S.
too worked up.
either.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah,
ever
yeah.
thought there'd be a Muslim
Not gonna
president. I
take
can
it.
promise
There's
you.
not someone to
Joe.
take it.
Yeah.
When you
Someone
were a
take it
kid
away.
growing up, did you ever think that you'd have to worry about walking into a Target and worry that some transgender guy would have the right to go use the bathroom with your daughter?
How do we get
No,
from-
You
how
never
do we
thought
get
about
from
that, did
How
you?
do we get from guns to
He's-
that?
he's-
How do we
he's-
get from guns to that?
He's talking
No.
about
No,
change. He's
but when I'm
about the
talking
change.
about change, Coach, listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm
Yeah.
talking about is when you were a kid, you never thought about that. We never heard anything about that. So you say,
We
well,
also never
it
thought-
will never happen. You look at the
We never
schools
thought there'd be a
right
Muslim
now.
for
When
president.
you were a kid in schools, you said the Pledge of Allegiance, you did that stuff and all that. Nowadays,
We got football players freaking not standing up for the national anthem. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I know.
We have football making millions of dollars.
I guarantee you they're going to sit there and they're going to ban.
People are paying, and this son of a bitch is
They'll,
kneeling down.
they'll end up
Screw him.
banning the national anthem at sporting
right,
events
that's
for
right.
kids.
We can go
so
on
we
and
don't
on and on
offend
about this
anybody.
shit, man.
Yeah.
We can go on and on about this
Well,
shit.
I mean,
I've been defending
Guns and transsexual-
families of service members that died for that.
Guess what? I mean, it's a joke. You're right, Matt. It's
You know,
a freaking joke.
we had over this last weekend. They had it's kind of like a town hall meeting where they had the police and the local black community leaders come out, and they got together, and the whole thing was what the officers can do to make it better. Never what the community can do to stop the violence
point.
and everything.
Good point.
It's
Yeah,
not
good point.
on.
Very good
It's
point.
there's no. Oh well, okay. Well, we're partly at fault. I'm sorry, but everybody's at fault in that. You know, I'm sorry, but if a kid's going
Well,
like
yeah, you're
in
I agree.
Ferguson,
I agree.
Missouri,
I agree.
the kid
I
goes
agree.
walking into a store. Well, if he wouldn't have strong arm robbery the guy, they would have never gone after him in the first place.
right.
There would have been no
I do
reason
agree.
for him
Yeah.
to go up to this Michael
I do
Brown.
agree.
So, Officer Wilson would have just been driving down the street. He'd have gone by them.
Right.
So,
Right.
he.
Yeah, I agree.
So we have to have. It's like if you get busted for DUI, who do they blame? They blame the guy that's drunk driving.
Right.
If you
Right.
get busted for carrying a gun, oh, it's the gun's fault. No, it's not. It's the guy carrying it. It doesn't matter what law you enact, he's still going to do.
Token, man. On the same token, it's the guy carrying the knife. It's the guy carrying the baseball bat.
Correct.
We can go on and on. We can talk all night about that.
Yeah,
You
The
can't
baseball
can't
bat,
legislate
the
evil.
The sword, the machete.
but Coach, 20 years ago, you never would have dreamed that all this stuff's happening is going on. Seriously.
Oh, okay.
I agree 110%.
The
All
bad
right.
part
Well,
about
on
it
that
is
note,
you
we're gonna go to
can't
commercial. Right, Matt?
legislate evil. You know.
Okay. Well, let's go to a commercial and chill out a little bit. Want to do that?
Oh, all
Can we
right.
do that?
Sure, everyone take a
I'm
drink.
Wired now.
Little
I'm
smooth.
wired.
Yeah.
I'm wired.
Take some coffee.
Yeah. We're gonna
Coach
go
got
to
really
commercial,
wired.
and we'll be right back after these messages.
After another beer.
Yeah. You streamers, you can watch us.
Are you hangry? Know the signs. Uncontrollable yelling.
Why aren't you egg rolls?
Hallucination.
Sushi!
Pants discomfort.
I hate you, pants!
Hangry. It can happen to anyone. Fortunately, there's E24, the app that tells hunger to shut up.
Egg rolls! Thanks, Snoop!
E24. In my medical opinion, it's the best way to order food online, baby.
Hi, this is Cindy Hobbs with your Style Tip of the Week. Welcome back. It's Thursday night, 10 p.m., Night Talk with JOEROXX. And my Style Tip of the Week, I think, will be very helpful to a lot of people. Tonight, I'm going to talk about hair color in a box that you buy over the counter. Now, everybody knows that when I say over the counter, I mean you're buying it from someplace other than a professional beauty supply store. And I don't mean Sally's, people. Sally's is not a professional beauty supply store. I am talking about a salon-grade product. Okay? Boxed hair color is not good for your hair. And as far as me recommending, I will never recommend a box hair color. There are a few things that you can guarantee, and that one you can guarantee is that you don't have a guarantee. You will never know what your results are going to be like with a box hair color, because you're actually using the same amount of ammonia and peroxide on your head that someone who has 100% gray is using on theirs to cover that gray. That's really strong. You may not need that strength of ammonia and peroxide, and chances are it's probably too strong for gray coverage. They want to make sure that hair color is going to color your hair, but you're not going to be sure about the results because it is not a personalized hair color. When I say personalized hair color, I mean, would you go into a salon and get the same exact haircut as everyone else? No, of course you wouldn't, because every haircut is personalized to that individual. A personalized color session is a hair color that is personalized to the condition of your hair. Let's say you go into the salon and you have virgin hair and you want highlights put in it. You're not going to go to the grocery store, people, and get a box that says have, blonde hair in one easy step. Don't do that. Please, for the love of the beard of Zeus, do not do that. Just go to a stylist and have partial highlights put in your hair. An individual, personalized color with your skin tone, your eye color, and like I said, especially the condition of your hair. If you have had color put on your hair, make sure you're honest with your stylist, because she'll know how to properly treat your hair. The lifting ability of box hair color is not reliable either. The lifting ability, you don't get a whole lot of lift with box hair color, and you will get a lot more damage to your hair. It can even cause thinning. So if your hair is thinning and you're like, I haven't had any change in my diet, whatever, it could be what you're putting on your head. All right, that is my style tip of the week. Do not use a boxed hair color. If you've been using a boxed hair color, stop now and go see your stylist. It's worth it. You don't want to end up spending 3 to 4 hours in a chair having to have a color correction done on your head. And you will save money in the long run and feel good about yourself. Your hair will look so much better. Thanks for listening. That's your style tip of the week. Come and join us again next week, Thursday night, 10 p.m. on Night Talk with JOEROXX on Armed Radio Global.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at route106motors.com, and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. route106motors.com.
And now, another fresh insight from Roger Berkowitz, President and CEO of Legal Seafoods.
If your wife can't take the time to test your tuna for purity, then why should you take the time to come to a complete stop before letting her out of the car? Just saying.
Legal Seafoods. If it isn't fresh, it isn't legal.
Hi there, everyone. This is Amrita Rupnarayan, a.k.a. Val Anistema, bringing you Cooking Corner with Val, featured right here on Night Talk with JOEROXX every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Tonight, our special treat for your delectable delight is stuffed mushrooms, baby. Few things in life give me more joy than this. A mushroom cap stuffed with a glorious mixture and baked until golden brown and sizzling. I could pop them in my mouth every day till kingdom come, and I'd never get tired of them. Which brings me to something I've discovered about stuffed mushrooms. I actually prefer to stick to small or medium mushrooms rather than the gargantuan caps you see in restaurants. Those are delicious too, don't get me wrong. But I like the pop-in-your-mouth convenience of the small ones, and they also tend to hold together a little bit better than the big, ooey-gooey suckers. I love these things. They're so delicious, even if they're straight out of 1983. But then, I've always been a very nostalgic eater. Now, these stuffed mushrooms are very, very forgiving, and you can mix it up a little bit and change out your stuffing. Do you like crab? Then use a crab cake mixture as your stuffing. Like seafood delight? Mix a little shrimp or lobster in with your crab. Use that as your stuffing. Are you vegan or vegetarian? You can use vegan sausage. You can switch out the cream cheese for the vegan version. You don't have to use an egg for the binder. A little bit of chickpea flour works just as well. It's really up to you what you want to make out of these. Personally, I like doing a spinach artichoke dip. Oh my God, so creamy, so cheesy, so delightful and satisfying. And then I love that little burst of flavor, that rush of moisture you get when you bite into the mushroom, and oh my God. All right, that's all the time we have right now for this episode, this segment of Cooking Corner with Val. Join me again next week for another great recipe, and remember, you can go to my Facebook page or to my Valenissima Armed Radio page and get these recipes for your convenience. See you next time on Night Talk with JOEROXX.
Hello out there in Radio Land, it's Amy Chavallo, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Northern California. I have a few unusual drinking laws and customs that still exist to tell you about. They are so weird. The first one is probably the strangest of them all. It's technically illegal to drink any wine from a teacup in the state of Kansas. While this law is extremely weird, we do have wine glasses for a reason, right? I'm in favor of this one. In Pennsylvania, you have to ask your wife. What am I talking about? Well, as far as bizarre laws go, this hasn't changed for decades. In this state, a man has to obtain a note of permission from his wife before purchasing any alcohol for consumption. Obviously, this one started being ignored a long time ago. And in Utah, it's mandatory that you spit. Yes, it is. When attending a wine tasting in this state, it's technically illegal to swallow the wine. Instead, you must spat it out. And I'm not entirely sure if people even follow this rule. I don't know. If you know something I don't, let me know and comment on Wine Talk Facebook page. I'd love to hear your comments. Until next week, I want you to enjoy every amazing day and tune in to JOEROXX on Night Talk at 10 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. Until then, talk to you later. Ciao.
Hey everyone, I want to tell you all about an amazing salon. Joyce's, located at 132 Ferry Street in Everett, Massachusetts. Joyce's specializes in the latest techniques in coloring, styling, cutting, and beach waves. Joyce's features Sukesha all-natural nutrient products and organic color. Joyce's full-service spa and salon, located at 132 Ferry Street, Everett, Massachusetts. 617-387-6688. Specializing in you.
Hey there, it's Dina from Beachbody. Thanks for tuning in. Happy midweek. I'm sorry, my daughter is, when I do these, there's like mad bloopers. You should hear them. I should save them because all I do is like say swears because I can't get the words out properly. So if you hear her laugh in the background, sorry about that. Anywho, this is about getting back on track after the holidays. It was just Labor Day. It's midweek after Labor Day, and I know I totally screwed up. So tonight we're going to talk about getting back on TRACK, track. I'm going to talk really fast. T is for thirst. Eliminate the threat of thirst. You know, sometimes you think you're hungry, but you're really thirsty, so chug up on that water. R is for rethink. Rethink what it is that's going to motivate you to lose weight or get healthy. Because, we all start out and then we lose it after we go on vacation and we kind of lose what we're doing. So rethink what your goals are. A is for arrange. Arrange a groceries list every time you go grocery shopping or whenever you run out of something. Arrange a healthy list. And I don't know if you know the secret about shopping in a grocery store. The secret is you shop in the outside square. The outside square is all the healthy things, the fruits, the vegetables, the milk, the dairy, the this, that. The inside lines of the grocery store are what? Crap, chips, stupid stuff. So we don't, we want to avoid those as much as possible. C is for cease. Cease eating out at restaurants for a while until you can get yourself back on track. And K is for keep. Keep pre-made meals in the freezer or refrigerator. So basically food prep. Because food prep is definitely another key for winning. So this is what I am talking about tonight. Let's get all back on track now that summer and the vacations are over. Thank you, JOEROXX, as always, and everybody have a healthy night.
This is Sarah O'Rourke with all of your fashion, health and entertainment news direct from the UK. You can catch me every week on Night Talk with JOEROXX, 10 p.m. Eastern, on the TuneIn Satellite and Armed Radio Global Networks. This week's news is, and I'm sticking with the diversity theme because Kanye West has been criticised for using only models who are multiracial. I think this is a brilliant move because there are not enough multiracial models in the fashion industry. It's a category that is so underrepresented, and I'm so excited to see what this will bring for people in the communities and the diverse communities, and also the people who are buying the clothes. I want to see people represented on the catwalk, in the magazines, and I'm behind Kanye with this. I think it's brilliant. And sticking with plus size, designers at London Fashion Week should show at least 2 sample sizes, and they should be a size 12 or above. Now currently in the UK, you are usually a size 10 or below to walk on the catwalk, and it's not a real representation again of the fashion buying public. So I think the British Fashion Council have made an excellent decision that a UK size 16 or above should be considered. You only have to look at the likes of Ashley Graham to see that, some other women, who are average sizes are absolutely stunning. Now, I pride myself on adding 30 fruits and vegetables to my diet every single day. Now, you can check out the link, but you can also check it out yourself. www.saraho'rourke.foodplus.com. All of the topic links can be found on the Night Talk with JOEROXX Facebook page.
Mother with that mouth.
You should have just defriended him. That's all. Just defriend him. That's it. That's all you got to do. Defriend him.
Bingo.
Oh,
bingo.
Yeah, just defriend him. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Oh.
I just want to say tonight, Iya's segment's coming up soon, and she's her segment's coming up soon. Iya.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. And
wait a minute. No, I know it's coming up soon, but wait a minute. Well, no, I know her
Well,
segment.
in the meantime, we're talking here.
No, Ia's segment's coming up.
Okay.
Right, and I want to, she has a very, very special guest on tonight, and I just want, I just want everybody to know that, that's all I'm saying.
Mike Manny.
Okay.
What was that?
Mike Manny.
Yeah, Mike Manny. He's a new singer, he's a great guy. Mike Manny.
Swinger?
No, singer.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. The swinger is on the other on another station, right? He's on another station, but look for him. They'll be coming up pretty soon on that, very soon actually.
Yeah, that's what I said. Very soon.
Yeah. So Mike Manny. Also,
come on, Mike.
Yep. I want to mention Joyce is the choice, right? Joyce is the choice for hair salon.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. 132 Ferry Street, I believe. Is that right? Did I say that? 132 Ferry Street, Joyce's Hair Salon. The only place that I go, okay, Joyce's. That's it. She's my choice.
Understandable.
What?
Well, Joyce is your choice.
Yeah, and
it's a great job.
What about our guy?
A guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Louis?
Louis. HotSauceVault.com.
Hot Sauce Louis.
Yeah. www.hotsaucevault.com. Check out Louis.
Good shit, man.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah.
If you like hot stuff, go with me and Louis. Go with Louis.
Yeah, go with Louis. www.hotsaucevault.com. Also, if it ain't fresh, go to Legal. Right? Is that the saying? Legal Seafoods.
Excellent.
And they have a lot of great fall specials.
Seafood, man. You go there.
Yeah, that is Boston Legal Seafood. Yep. And one fact that I learned the other day about Legal Seafoods is they send clam chowder to all the inaugurations of the presidents.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this way, if Hillary Clinton,
awesome.
Yeah, if Hillary Clinton is inaugurated, she'll get a bowl of clam chowder from Legal.
We'll get right there.
Yeah, I mean they've been doing that for years. I just found that out, and so that's pretty cool. And it's a great place. They have restaurants. I should have all this documentation down, but I don't.
Just go online today. Go online. You'll get every place they own.
Okay. Yeah.
Everywhere they are.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
If I can get a guy from Israel on live video, why can't Dog, who's from Boston, get on live video?
Because so Dog. In all fairness, Dog can't hear you, Kimberly, and you just told me not to call, say Yorkie, right? Well, you just told me that, right? And then you come back because she likes to.
That's the name you introduced me to.
You like to attack people like the Zika kid, right? Poor Hillary. Hold on, she likes to attack. How come Dog can't get on? Well, because Dog is
Dog can't get it on.
No, he can't get on for the simple fact that he is in a extended stay place, and they don't have Wi-Fi. They just have an antenna on the roof.
Yes, they do.
That right, Dog?
They have Wi-Fi.
Dog?
Yes, they do.
Dog.
Hey,
I think he went to the.
In his defense, Kimberly, we worked for an hour and a half on his computer to try to get it going. Their Wi-Fi sucks.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi.
Oh, wow.
I worked for an hour and a half last night.
So
on
that's
the computer
all
trying to get him on.
Say then, Kimberly, huh? Oh wow.
Well, no.
What is he?
In defense of her, she didn't know that.
Yeah, they even admitted it today to him. They said that
didn't know that.
Their internet drops off.
Okay, it's irritating when we can't talk to him and you can talk, and all we hear is, "Wait, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking."
Okay, but I advertised him coming in. And I wanted him to come in. And
yes, understandable.
He's trying to he's trying to help out. And Kimberly's shooting him down. It's like,
I will be really nice to him next week, and then you're going to be mad at me for taking his side.
If I can get a guy in from Israel, how come Dog can't come in? See, that's not nice. You don't know the circumstances. Actually, Matt.
That's just asking a question. That's not nothing about being mean or nice.
But your Yorkie friend Matt. Hold on, your Yorkie friend Matt. I don't even know why. I'm looking at this thing. We're on radio, aren't we?
I'm not going to ask you any more questions, Joe.
No, I'm outside. Are we on radio? So let me tell you something about this little setup here. We're actually on video, and we're only on video for us to look at each other.
We're going to venture out here, buddy.
What?
We're going to venture out. Let the people see our beautiful faces.
No, but I mean, we're it's kind of like confusing sometimes because
No, definitely.
And if you ever notice, Coach.
Hey, Joe,
right?
you just need to take it on the road. Take it in that banged up SUV you got and drive around town.
Yeah, well, that's going to cost the insurance company a lot of money.
Yeah, but we're working on the van. On the van.
Whose radio's in the background?
Yeah, on the van. Yeah. So, but I want to tell you something though. Did you ever notice that Kimberly is always on the top? Is that the speakers they do in your country, like with the Arabs? Yeah, is that morning prayers?
That's actually my alarm for my kids to wake up for school.
That's a beautiful alarm. How about just a bell? I mean,
How about the Marine Corps Reveille?
Yeah, no. What
I'm going to turn it off.
It's still dark there. What time does the sun come up over there?
About 7-ish, 30.
It's like there.
No, it's not like this.
Look how dark Kimberly is.
No.
Look how dark Kimberly
Where David is completely
I'm in a
dark.
theater room.
Yeah, it's
theater?
theater room. Whoa, part of it. We're in a basement. Whoa.
We're in a goddamn
hey, dog.
Dog. Dungeon, honey.
One of your co-hosts is in a theater room. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. And we're in a dungeon.
Yeah. And she lives on a golf course.
Where's David going?
David.
Dave, where you going?
Where's my
leopard TV set?
He's turning off the alarm.
Where's my leopard print
How do you
jacket?
know?
Because that's what he said he was going to do.
No, she hasn't been to Israel.
No?
Have you been out of the country, Kimberly?
I've been to many countries. I've not been to Israel though.
What's your favorite country to go to?
My favorite. I like the Bahamas. I like the Grand Turks.
No, that's not a country.
Same thing.
That's an island.
It's an island. I like St. Thomas. St. Thomas. I like St. Thomas. I like the Eastern Caribbean.
I said a country, not the islands.
Yeah, but I mean,
like Sweden or.
I agree with the defense of her. I would say,
you're always defending her.
Yeah,
I've been to Korea and Japan.
Yeah, but your name's not Kimberly. Your name's Yorkie.
I'm sorry.
Joe needs another drink. Someone feed that man a drink.
Hey, Matt,
hold on, I'm going to
put Kimberly.
I'm going to press mute. Hold on.
Oh shit! I don't know, man. Have you? So you've been to other countries too, David?
Yes, I've been to Afghanistan. I've been to Germany.
Oh wow.
France, Ireland.
Vacation, Afghanistan?
Oh no.
No vacation.
Deployment.
I was Germany.
I have no desire to go to Afghanistan or any Muslim country.
Germany'd be nice.
They'll arrest me for wearing lipstick. They'd arrest me because I know Muhammad's a pedophile and I speak out against him. They'd behead me. There's no way I'm going there.
Boy,
I'd be
Germany?
No, any Muslim
Afghanistan.
country.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Afghanistan?
Cindy Hobbs is in the.
Cindy, let's get Cindy in here. I love Cindy.
Oh,
Hey, David, thank you very much, though, for coming on. Great job.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Cindy,
David,
no, he's not leaving. It's this. Are
No.
you going to work, David? He
Oh,
just
no,
goes into the room and writes a paper.
No, I thought
He needs to go to
Kimberly
bed.
said- yeah.
Okay, I gotta
you going
stay
to
up.
bed?
I thought Kimberly said,
Not yet.
David, you leave it.
So Cindy Hobbs is trying to get in, and I really, Kimberly, if you can hear us, I see that you was here, so I don't know where you are now. The
You mean
Matt,
Cindy?
yeah, Cindy, you should come back in.
I know where Kimberly is. David, are you leaving?
Oh no, I'm
No.
staying.
No, he's not leaving. How can he leave in the middle of the show? Kyle, you still here?
Because the poor guy.
I'm not going anywhere.
Rest.
Kyle, you still here? Well, Kyle, I think is outside. He's still on the.
Dog man.
Yeah, he's still on the line. But anyway, let's.
Cindy Hobbs. Cindy, we're here. Where are you?
We're going to hold for Cindy for another minute. To, just have her come in for a minute, and then we'll go to go. Let me just see. Let me just tell her to come into TeamSpeak. Hold on one second. Kyle. She calls Kyle. TeamSpeak.
I guess close enough, right?
Well, I don't know. I think Kyle is sweet on Cindy Hobbs.
Everybody's sweet on Cindy Hobbs.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I'm sweet on Cindy Hobbs.
You're sweet on everybody.
I'm sweet on Kimberly.
Kimberly's married.
I don't care.
Oh.
I mean, that's good for her.
Yeah.
No, that's sorry.
What a stupid
Kimberly,
thing to
sorry.
say. You know?
I said Kimberly,
And
sorry.
besides, she lives on a golf course, man.
Kimberly,
I think she's outclassed. You're outclassed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Nah.
Yeah.
She's.
We just live on
We're all
cul-de-sacs.
human, you know.
Huh?
We're all equal. We're all human.
No, we live on cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
A cul-de-sac, yeah. That's French for dead end. Right? It's French for dead end.
Get that Flintstone down the store.
Anyway.
Dress on. Look at it.
Okay, so anyway, we'll go. Hold on for one minute. I can't believe I'm holding the whole show for one co-host because she doesn't know how to get in.
Every week you do that.
Oh, she's coming in now. There she is. She's in a lobby, and I'll pull her down. 1 second. I guess I won't pull it down, York.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. This is Kimberly. Cindy Hobbs.
Kimberly, you know he meant. You know what he meant.
I know what he meant. He's 51st dates.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Good.
That'd be wonderful.
That was good. What did you say?
51st dates. That was good.
What's that mean? It's a movie. Oh.
He's 10 seconds.
It was a good one, Kim.
All right, so Cindy Hobbs. Cindy Hobbs?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming in tonight. We really appreciate that. Everybody, this is Cindy
I'm
Hobbs.
sick.
Hi, honey.
Yeah, she does the style
Hey,
tip
baby.
of the week. This week here, Cindy, I want to say you outdid yourself. Very good job. And she did a great
We
job
can't see her.
What are you talking about?
on your style tip. Very good.
Oh, style tip.
Yeah, she did a very good job.
About the box color?
Yeah, and that kind of makes sense if you think about it. If you go into a supermarket and you buy stuff to color your hair.
Yeah.
Because some people do that. But I think they do that, though, Kimberly, in all fairness to poor people like myself.
And me.
Yeah, well, because they really can't afford to go to a stylist. You know what I'm saying? So,
This is where I come in and I say, you need, and y'all, forgive me, my voice is like,
go for it, honey.
Bad. I'm sick. So, anyway, you basically give yourself a beauty budget. Think about all the things that you waste money on every day, whether it be coffee or anything like that, and you say, okay, how much is it going to cost for me to get my hair done? And you put a little bit aside. I mean, you deserve to do something good for yourself and to make you happy, to feel good about yourself. I mean, really.
She's right.
You know?
I agree with her. A guy like me and you, well, you kind of style your hair. I just get a freaking haircut and walk away.
Well, I have to. I'm a celebrity, though.
I agree.
What the hell is that? Is that the speakers outside your house, Dave?
It's the morning prayer.
Morning prayer or what?
No, I mean, they have massive. Actually, Cindy, we have David Wiseman, and he's actually in Israel, and he has big speakers outside. Those people, they have morning prayers. That's how they wake up everybody over there. What do you think about that?
What do you mean, those people?
They're over in Israel.
The Israelites.
Yeah. I don't think they speak. I don't think they do that.
I think that if they did that in America, it would be an invasion of my privacy.
Right. I think so. I think you're right.
And they are doing morning prayers here in America, the Muslims.
No, they're not.
Well, they're not announcing it over the big speakers.
They have loudspeakers. Where have you been? There have been neighborhoods who've been complaining about the mosques
I've been in the South.
America.
That's where I've been. I've been in the South. Get a little loudspeaker going and see if somebody don't pull out some weapon and start shooting it like it's a crow.
Matt, you know about this.
She's a
Matt knows. There are neighborhoods that are complaining because
Give
the
me a
Muslims are
damn
putting their
screenshot. I'll
prayer.
take care of it.
Well, a lot of mosques are being burned by somebody. I mean, someone's going on burning the mosque because of it. It wakes up the whole neighborhood. They're burning the mosque.
In your neighborhood. Somebody burned a cross in your neighborhood?
No.
Mosques.
A mosque. A mosque.
You've got a mosque
Not
in your
a cross,
neighborhood?
A mosque.
Kimberly, you got a mosque in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Not my neighborhood,
Hold
but
on.
Dearborn,
you guys
Michigan.
Hold on. You guys in Ustream is going to get a special treat because we're going to go right now to EYA'S segment. Matt, can we do that? Okay, so we'll be right back. This is EYA'S segment, and we'll be right back in a few minutes.
Hi
Hey everyone, thanks again for joining me this week on Goodnight Hollywood. I'm your host, Ia, for all your fashion, music, and gossip on Night Talk with JOEROXX, 10 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on Armed Radio Global and the TuneIn Satellite Network. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Snapchat, Vine, pretty much wherever social media outlets are. You can find me at Everything Ia, and that's Everything Ia, spelled E-Y-A. So I'm here with singer-songwriter Michael Manny. How's it going?
I'm great.
Or Mike Manny, I'm sorry. Mike Manny.
That's all right, we're going to get it right soon.
We are.
I'm great. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just came back from acting class. It's really warm today, actually.
Yeah, I'm used to extreme conditions, either hot or really cold from back in New York, so I mean.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. I'm just from Northern California, so it's a little bit cooler than LA. But I feel like we've been having a heat wave lately.
Yeah, I think so. That plus the drought. I mean, I don't know when it's gonna end. I mean, I love the weather. I love the sunshine. So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your music. You're working with Joe Anthony. I met him doing background work, and we're doing a little bit of projects together. And I heard your song, and you have a very beautiful voice.
Thank you. I actually met this guy through my roommate. He actually lived a floor above me on the third floor. So we connected. He's like, I told him I was a singer. He told me he's a producer. Just come up and do covers one day. I just came up there in my pajamas because he's right up there, so anytime we pajamas and anything. And I just came out there and recorded. He liked how it sounded, and I liked his production quality, so we clicked immediately and working on this EP.
That's the best way to do it. Sometimes I do my radio show in my pajamas. Good. No one's gonna know.
Yeah, I'm confident in my pajamas.
Yeah, exactly. And they're comfy. You just feel like.
Yeah, you're just loose.
As long as you're comfortable, you're like, anything's possible. So how long did it take you to finish your song? And what's the song name?
The song is called I Was. It took me, I want to say about a month or two.
Yeah.
Just perfecting it, adding ad-libs and things like that. Things I wanted to cut out the song versus things I wanted in the song. Because it didn't sound so right, because I'm like a perfectionist at times, which,
Gotta be.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta be. No, totally.
Exactly. So, yeah, and that was the process, so, it took like a month.
Yeah.
I'm so happy with it.
I'm happy with it. So when is it going to be released? Because I know you're going to come back on the show and you're going to show us your song and premiere it. So when is the release date?
So it's almost perfect now because my birthday is October 2nd. So that is the official release date.
Oh, happy early birthday!
Thank you.
You're a Libra?
I am.
Oh, I love Libras. One of my son's moon thing is a Libra. I have no idea.
Yeah, balance.
I don't know if you know horoscopes.
I know mine, but
my mom's really into horoscopes, and actually this past week I just found out that I may not be a Scorpio, I may be a Sagittarius, and I'm like, I feel like I've been lied to my whole life.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny because I've seen something like that where it said I wasn't a Libra. Like it was a while ago, and the birth dates, the range, it changed. I don't know. So
yeah, and because mine's like a cusp.
Yeah.
So depending on what website I look at, I'm either a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, and I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Whatever you want to be. I mean,
yeah. So how long ago did you move out from New York?
I actually moved out from New York maybe about 6 years prior to when I came here, because I actually lived in Delaware.
Oh, okay.
In Delaware, it's like dead end. Everyone knows everybody. I'm a city guy, so everybody knows everyone. Delaware's good for its beaches, but aside from that, it's a small community. It's good for the people who live there. It's just I'm from the city. I like big cities. I like crowded areas. I'm just that.
From New York.
Yeah, it's
like the
exciting.
biggest city.
It's like fuels my energy. So, I moved here September 30th in like 2 years.
Wow! Congratulations!
Thank you.
What made you move out here?
You know what? I feel like my parents might have been pushing me to do. They were pushing me to do something maybe that I didn't necessarily want to do, but I thought I did. So one day I was just like, I read this book called The Alchemist, and it changed my whole perspective on life. And I was like, I gotta chase this. I gotta chase this thing. So one day I met my roommate, and we kind of clicked, and he was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to California. I was like, okay, let's do it. So we just vacationed out here a week later, looking for apartments. 2 weeks later, like, bye, Mom, bye, Dad. I'm out. We're out of here. And packed up, drove 3,000 miles, 2 days, slept in the truck. Did it.
Oh, I love that. Follow your dream. I'm a very big believer in following your dream, Definitely, like, open or walk through every door that's open. Even if the ending is you don't like it, you found out something about yourself.
Exactly.
So I love some of my favorite memories and experiences are the ones that didn't end well because I learned so much about myself.
Yeah.
And that was something I didn't know before that experience. So I love those experiences anyway. Sometimes people are like, oh, I regret that. And I'm like, but you learned something.
You do.
You learned that you didn't like that.
Tremendous growth out of that. I got tremendous
And I think that's just as important as finding things you do like.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What's your favorite thing about LA?
That's hard. I'm be cliche and say the weather.
That's fine.
Can't beat it. You know what? Because the thing about sunshine is like sunshine it changed my whole mood. Like I wake up and see the sun outside. I can't have a bad day. It's like it's impossible for me to have a bad day out here. Not like I really had a bad day back home, but it's like it's impossible.
That's awesome. Yeah, you got to keep that energy up. It's definitely its own unique place, LA. It is.
So much culture here. So much inspiration.
And so many people from different areas.
Yeah.
Like to find someone that's born and raised in LA is so rare.
Yeah. I think I've only met like one so far. Yeah.
I'm from California, but I'm not from LA.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
I'm kind of there-ish. I don't know. It's different. It's different. I have a couple of friends who are born and raised in LA, and it's a little different, but they're awesome.
Oh yeah. Everybody's cool. Everybody's awesome.
Yeah, and so many opportunities.
So artistic, such great energy. Especially like I live in K-Town now, so I actually just moved there from Studio City to K-Town. Crazy story is I gave my notice to vacate at my old place. A week later, I went to Mexico. I thought I had a place locked, guaranteed. I came back. The guy was like, "Oh, it fell through. You gotta. I'm sorry, but you have to look for another place to live."
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm like scrambling. It's getting to the 20th. I have to be out by the 29th. 20th. I find another place in Sherman Oaks. It ends up being a bidding war, which I did not win because it's kind of out of my price range. So the 24th comes. So I got into the 29th. Remember, some guy, I went on this little housing group on Facebook. Some guy hits me back from when I hit him prior. And he's like, "Oh, he's still looking for a place?" He's like, "I got a good deal for you." So I go to the place. I'm like, okay, I look a little bit, look around. I'm like, okay, I got to check some car. I'm ready. And he's like, wait. He's like, I don't even know anything about you, so what do you do and stuff? So I was like, oh yeah, that's right. But I ended up getting the place and had to move out within 3 days. It was hectic packing, but
I hate packing. I used to move every 6 months, and I hate packing. I hate moving. A lot of stuff gets broken or lost.
Oh my god!
And you're like, where did I put that? And it's just a mess. It's a mess. But yeah, that's great. When things are meant to be, they just appear, and it's easy.
I know. It's good. I had a strong support system. People were guiding me. They're like, you gotta find a place. Just put it out there in the universe. Put it out there in the universe, and they'll like grant you.
Yeah, definitely.
So I was like, I started being depressed. I was like, am I gonna be really homeless? I'm gonna have to live out my car. But no. I was prepared for it, but I was like, yes, I'm gonna find a place.
It was answered.
Lo and behold, yeah.
That's amazing.
It was answered.
So, were you doing music before you met Joe, or was that your first song that you recorded?
That was my first song that I officially recorded. I had songs, songwriters are. We write songs. Yeah. I can write songs in 5 minutes.
Do you have a notebook?
About Starbucks, like about our interaction right here. But yeah, I did it like, on and off, besides that from school, from trying to be doing advertising. But I didn't realize I was passionate about it, so maybe when I hit about 18, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do, but I'm still not sure, so I'm ready to take the big leap, but then it just hit me, yeah.
Sometimes you just get hit with an overwhelming feeling, and you're like, I can't do this one more day.
I have to change, you know?
I never knew that it would be a book that changed my life. I actually was watching this interview with Oprah and Pharrell with my mother, and he told me he read this book called The Alchemist, and he's like, it changed his life. So I was like, what is this book? I mean, I don't think a book is going to change my life. I read the book, 10 pages in, I was like, okay, I already knew. I already had decided, and then it was just a matter of me finishing, and I had to finish the book, of course, and just packing up and doing it.
That's awesome. I don't know if you know this, but I worked with Pharrell.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I was in one of his music videos. He is
nice.
So sweet. He's really shy.
Yeah.
He's so sweet. I was talking to him, about the shoe, and he was like so humble. He's like, thank you so much, I really appreciate that. And then he gave us a concert, because we had to sit and watch, we're just sitting watching him, and I was like, this is amazing. I'm getting paid to watch Pharrell and pretty much have a private concert from him.
Wow.
It was a very unique, amazing experience, and I just loved that. I loved how humble he was, and just how grateful he was to get a compliment. I mean, he's up there, and I'm not. So I was like, I want to be just like him.
Yeah, that's so good. We we see the celebrities as such deities, and we and then we forget they're human just like us.
Yeah, it's you never know, because you could have your idols, and then you meet them and they don't live up to your expectations.
True.
Or people that you were iffy about, and then you meet them and they're the sweetest people, and you're like, I love them now.
That is so true.
You just never know. You never know.
And then when you actually get it, it's yes.
Yeah, I met Anna Faris, and she's so sweet. I was just like, oh, I love you even more. And Jerry O'Connell, he's came up and shook my hand. He's like, hi, I'm Jerry O'Connell. Or he's like, I'm Jerry. And I was like,
Jerry.
Hi. So you never know, but I love that, people that stay humble, and, they treat everyone the same. And then there's the other ones that just won't even look at you and won't even give you the time of day, and I'm like, well, I know what I don't want to be like when I get there.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I take from doing my work every day.
That's so good.
Yeah, so any other projects in the making?
I do. I have a few other projects that I'm featured on.
Ooh.
So I'll probably I'll do my single I Was, and then I'll do maybe those other projects that I'm featured on, just continue the momentum, keep myself relevant, make sure people get all of me, and then I'll have more of my project, and then we'll finish, and then we'll have the album, and that's how it's pretty much gonna go. Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, if you ever want to collab, I'd love to work with you.
I heard you. Yeah, you sing, don't you? Yeah, you sing too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I have a couple songs out on SoundCloud, and then a lot that haven't been released yet.
Okay.
And then I just started working with Joe, so I think we're meeting tomorrow, but we haven't done anything yet. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's all exciting.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Hello. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we both know Joe. He's awesome. He's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He cracks me up
Yes.
every time. Even over text messages. We were fist bumping over
Oh
text.
Yeah, we're in the studio.
He's like, hey girl.
Yeah. Yeah, he's crazy.
So funny.
I like it.
Well, I wish you the best. Thank you so much for coming on my show, and I'll see you when your music release.
Thank you for having me again. The release date is October 2nd. Yeah, I should be back before then, of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And right before we end this, please tell everyone where they can reach you on social media.
Oh, for right now, you can reach me on Instagram at Mike_Manny. That is MIKE_MANI. Stay tuned for my Twitter. I'm going to reactivate my Twitter account here, and I'm going to have a Facebook page here soon. So during the next interview, I'll have more.
More. Sounds good. Yeah. Perfect. This week, I would love to hear your thoughts as viewers. So listen to the segment, comment your thoughts below. I'd love to hear what you have to say and your opinions about, all the gossip and celebrity craziness that we're going to have on this week. So please comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. First off, I would love to hear your opinion about Snapchat story versus Instagram story. A couple weeks ago, Instagram came out with their Instagram story because originally they wanted to buy Snapchat, but Snapchat didn't sell. So they took Snapchat's idea and ran with it. I see a lot of people using Instagram story. I've just recently started using Instagram story, so I want to hear what you like to use. Do you like to use Instagram? Do you like to use Snapchat? Do you like to use both? Is Instagram going to take over Snapchat? What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. In model news, Bella Hadid fell on the runway this week walking for Michael Kors in New York Fashion Week, and you know what? We all do it.
Can you guys
we
hear
all
me?
do it. We all fall. You know, we have to wear those really high heels walking down slippery runways sometimes, or you just never know. Just from my experience alone, last year I was walking in LA Fashion Week, and it was a really slippery runway. It was all like concrete, and I was wearing really high heels, and I slipped. I didn't fall, but, you know, I definitely noticed. I'm not sure if anyone else did, but I'm sure my eyes got super wide, and it happens. It all happens. We're human. And heels are hard to walk in. Every girl knows that. The premiere for Robin China's new show came out this week, and I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get to see it. From the trailer, there looks like there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of craziness. Black China seems very spicy, and it just looks like a very entertaining show. This is like the first time that I might actually want to see the Kardashians since season 1. So if any of you watched the premiere of Robin China, I would love to hear your thoughts about the first episode. Hopefully they're playing reruns and I can catch it, because it looks very entertaining, but if not, I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston split after a short love affair. They weren't together very long, but Taylor Swift goes through men as fast as she changes outfits. So, you know what? All the best to her. She's young. She's having fun. Why not? Just date around. Don't settle until, you know, you found someone who really, really excites you. Now let's talk about engagements. I don't know about you, but I'm obsessed with Bachelor in Paradise, and I just cannot get enough of the show. I'm so sad that it's over, but I'm so happy for the couples that got engaged. This is the first time in Bachelor in Paradise history that multiple couples got engaged, and spoiler alert, they introduced the new Bachelor. So I'm here to catch you up on all the Bachelor in Paradise news. First off, I just love how each couple has their own, like, celebrity name. Like, Carly and Evan is Kevin, Grant and Lace is Grace, Josh and Amanda is Jamanda. It's hilarious. My favorite couple by far, though, is Carly and Evan. They are so cute. Like, you can see when they look at each other that they have the emoji heart eyes, and they're so adorable. And technically, like, on the show, they're the weird couple, but I don't know. I just think they're so cute, and their whole story is adorable. And I didn't really like Evan in JoJo season of The Bachelorette. I thought it was kind of weird, but on Bachelor in Paradise, I was like, oh, they're just so adorable. And, you know, Carly didn't really like Evan in the beginning, but you could tell that, you know, she kind of did. She just didn't want to admit it. So I'm so happy that, you know, they got engaged, and their engagement was so adorable. So Evan and Carly, aka Kevin, I love you guys. Another couple that got engaged was Grant and Lace. You know, they had a lot of struggles in Bachelor in Paradise. They're fighting, they're in love, they're fighting, they're in love. A lot of back and forth. We didn't really know if they were going to get engaged or if they were going to split. And the final week, they ended up getting Grace tattoos. But then they weren't sure about getting married. And I'm like, a tattoo is more permanent than an engagement. So if you're going to get a tattoo, you might as well get engaged. At least if you're engaged, you can change your mind later. You know, you can't, if you change your mind later with a tattoo, like, that's going to be very painful to get rid of. But hey, I'm so happy for them. They did get engaged. They're together. And another adorable couple. And for Josh and Amanda, yes, they did get engaged. And I don't know how I feel about them. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I'm excited to see where this engagement might go. Because if you guys are Bachelor fans, you do know that Josh was engaged to Andy in her season of The Bachelorette. And that didn't work out. She wrote a very telling book about Josh. And, you know, that was big controversy over the season of Bachelor in Paradise about his anger issues. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see where that relationship is how it's gonna turn out. Maybe Amanda will write a book. I don't know. Maybe Josh will write a book. I really want to read this Andy book. If you guys are Bachelor fans or Bachelor in Paradise fans, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these three couples. Who's your favorite? I told you my favorite, but now I want to hear yours. The new Bachelor was also announced, and for a long time, was it going to be Chase? Was it going to be Luke? You know, it was up in the air. I personally thought Luke would be the better candidate because, you know, he's more emotionally there and, you know, he wants to find love. And, you know, Chase is awesome too, but he just has a lot of things I think he needs to work out. And for reality TV, I think Luke would have been a better choice. But it turned out that neither of them are the next Bachelor. It's actually Nick from Bachelor in Paradise or Andy season. And that was like a complete surprise for me. I was like, what? And I was very unhappy that the new Bachelor got announced before the final episode of Bachelor in Paradise, because then it was like, spoiler alert, he was the only couple that didn't get engaged. You know, his girlfriend at the time, Jennifer, was really invested. She loved Nick. She wanted to get engaged to him, and he just wasn't feeling it. So he became the next Bachelor, and that's awesome. I'm excited for Nick to find love, you know, because he lost to Josh on Andy's season. He was a runner-up, and then he didn't find love in Paradise last season, and he didn't find love in Paradise this season either. So, good luck to you, Nick. I'm still a little bummed, though, that Luke is not the Bachelor. Personal opinion. What do you guys think? Do you like the new Bachelor? Do you want a different Bachelor? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I just want to know what's going through Ryan Lochte's head sometimes, you know? Like, the whole story in Rio about how he got held up at gunpoint and all this craziness, but it turned out he just, like, took a sign from a bathroom. It's like, okay, I know you did something wrong, but why are you going to go to a completely different extreme and tell everyone this whole fabricated story, and then, you know, you get a lot of news talking about you, and it turns out that you're completely lying, and you did something completely different. So, a lot of people are upset with him right now, and he is on Dancing with the Stars. So this week, he got rushed while he was on the dance floor by an unhappy fan, or an unhappy audience member. I shouldn't say fan, because you don't rush your idols like that. But I don't know, I just, like, what goes through his head? I remember him 4 years ago when he was on Joan Rivers' show, Fashion Police. And, you know, they were talking about him at the Olympics 4 years ago and the medals he won. And he won a lot of medals this year, too. But I just remember him saying that he wanted to, like, give up on swimming and become an actor. And I'm just like, what's going through your head? You're a gold medal athlete. Like, that's what you're good at. That's what you're brilliant at. That's what you're the best at because you got gold. And you want to give it up to do acting? I just don't know what goes through his head. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we have Mike Manny with us. Don't forget to follow me on any and all social media outlets. You can find me at Everything EYA, and that's Everything EYA. I just want to say a special thank you to JOEROXX for giving me this opportunity to talk to you guys every Thursday night. You can catch me here every Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on Goodnight Hollywood. I'm your host, Iya, for all your fashion, music, and entertainment gossip on Night Talk with JOEROXX, exclusively on Armed Radio Global, the TuneIn satellite network. From everyone here in Hollywood, good night.
But
those weren't kosher.
As long as you don't add the cheese on it, you're
That's
okay.
right, because those weren't kosher because they did have the cream cheese, but there are substitutes you can use.
Cream cheese with
Yeah.
Hamburg?
You're back.
The filling is made with cream cheese, yes.
Wow, smooth jazz just came in. Hey, everybody, welcome. And right now we have Val with us. Val stopped in. She does a food segment every week, and she does a fantastic job, man.
Hey, Val.
Yeah.
Hey.
No.
Hey, Val, come in.
Okay, well,
Hey,
Val
Val.
came.
Hey,
Cindy
Val.
Hobbs is also here.
Cindy, hey,
Yeah. Hey, Cindy. Yeah,
Cindy.
yeah. The dog is here also, somewhere. I believe he's probably crouched over his desk again.
He probably, that's a mushroom.
Because the line's still running, right?
Okay.
The line's still running, so he's here.
around.
Yeah,
He's around.
Kimberly Murray is here with her special guest, David Wassman. Right? Is that right, David?
Weissman?
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
David's still there?
Yeah, David's here. He disappeared. That's why I didn't get it. Also, Matt's taking a call from
the president.
the front lines.
President.
Yeah, he said, well, yeah, he's like a big shot. Look at whoa.
He's taking a call from a bomb.
I'm running Night Talk tonight. I'll have to call you later. What's that? I'm running Night Talk.
I'm running Night.
Yeah.
All right.
So
hey, bye. Sal, hello.
Yeah, I'll call you later. Yeah, I'm running Night Talk. Just so you know, Val. Val's doing a little project for me.
Kimberly's here?
Yeah, Kimberly, I know. Kimberly, well, she's affectionately called the Duchess because she's always on top. Val, Kimberly says she's always on the top of our screen. We have to look up to her.
I know.
That's right. You should.
Yeah,
That's not
always
my.
look up to a woman.
If she's on this screen, we'll look up to her. If she's on that screen.
As well as she
Hey, you got to remember, you come from a woman, you have to look up to a woman.
Oh, that's a good.
Good job, Val.
Kimberly's beautiful. We should look up at her.
Yep.
Kimberly's beautiful.
Kimberly, your puppy is amazingly beautiful. She is a princess.
Oh, we're getting a puppy thing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh God.
Here we go with the puppy thing.
I know you guys like. If you watch my videos and stuff, she's really cute.
Yeah, because you all you do is text all day and run around with your dog.
That is not true. I work every day.
I open.
Look at what?
Here comes the dog in the dress.
You look
and
at
it's-
women being beautiful?
No, here comes the dog in the dress, and the dog is chasing the scarecrow in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Or the cat is up on the. You know, I mean, it's like, and then she talks about Hillary Clinton, and she puts a wildebeest. It's on the wrong way. And then it's just I don't know. Are we back in yet, Maddie? Maddie, did you take
Yeah,
your call
we're
from
live.
line?
We're live.
Oh, okay.
E is over. E is. We already did EYA, and we're back. And I have about 30 beeps in there that are from thanks to Cindy popping in everything, going, "Can you hear me?"
Yeah. And Cindy's segment, "Can You Hear Me?" was brought to you by Joyce's Hair Salon.
And it wasn't.
Right?
It wasn't hear me. It was hear me.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Exactly. So.
You said you still here?
All right, I know all the players in this cast right
Yes,
now,
she
but
is.
Mr. Weissman is new to me, so somebody give me the lowdown on him.
So he's okay. Kimberly, go ahead.
He's my guest. He lives in Israel. He's an American, and he's for Trump now. And he writes for Politicheck and a couple of other newspaper articles.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
writer.
hi, Mr. Weissman. Nice to meet you.
He likes to be called
Nice to meet you
David.
too.
Yeah, he likes to be called
Yeah,
David.
David.
And since you came on,
And he was in the Army for 13 years, the United States Army.
he's
Lovely.
in the Army. Yeah. No. Now, you got to know your limitations. You don't. You just keep
I
going.
don't have it.
No, you just keep going and going and going. You don't stop. It's
the Energizer Bunny.
Right.
I keep going and going and going.
But
Second
Does anybody have a
drinking
rim shot
and
there?
whole nine
But
yards. I keep going and going and
really.
going.
Cindy's in her room, and she said she doesn't have any lights on. I told her to turn a light on.
Oh, she doesn't have any lights on? Yeah, Cindy's here also.
Yeah, where is she?
In the room. I think I just seen a train.
My room?
No, right there. See her?
Oh, our room.
Cindy? Cindy?
Hello?
Can you hear us? Hello? Oh, are you here? Anyway, guys, thank you so much, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate that.
Another great show.
Yeah. Ian's good.
Oh,
Oh my
she is.
God, Cindy.
Oh, good grief! Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you, honey.
And Can You Hear Me was brought to you by Cindy Hobbs.
Yeah.
I mean, what the
Did you hear me now?
Are we there yet?
We can hear you, Cindy. How many times you got to say it over and over again? I was just talking about Ia, right? Can you hear me? Ia? Cindy?
Joanne, Harry, Jula, anybody?
The problem
Anybody
is
out
she
there?
is
Hello?
in Fuse, and she should be on TeamSpeak.
I'm trying to dial
What
into
is a
TeamSpeak,
Jacksonville Jaguar?
and it won't let me in.
Okay, you are here. Anyway, let me.
Hello?
Who's here now?
Hello?
Cindy.
Hello?
Okay. Oh my God.
I'm still here, Kenny.
Yeah, I can hear you, David.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
Or Cindy,
Can you
talk
guys
through,
hear me?
Yeah, but talk through TeamSpeak.
I thought I was.
No, you're talking through Fuse. That's why you keep
Right.
opening your mic up in Fuse. That's why I kept having to kick you, because you were stomping over Ia's show.
Right.
What?
Every time you signed on to Fuse, I had to kick you because you were stomping over her show. Because I could hear you, they couldn't.
Right.
So that's why.
Hey. Calm down, Matt. God. You're going to bust a blood vessel up there on that forehead of yours.
You know
Or
what?
that five head.
It's not your show, so what do you care?
See how
What do you
nasty
care if
she
you
is?
ruin it? Yeah.
No, do you see how nasty she is?
I do care. Don't get an attitude with me.
Well, then
Yeah.
there you
Of
go.
course
That's
I
why
care.
kicked you.
Yeah, see? Whoa.
Well, I didn't say anything about you kicking me. You said something about
Hey,
you
Coach.
kicking me. I wasn't
I'm trying to get you
complaining.
on the right audio, but
No, that's not. That's
Okay.
Kimberly.
Well, okay. Listen, Kimberly
that's
sent me a
Cindy Hobbs.
message. Kimberly
Okay.
sent me a message. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you doing that because I had no idea what
I'm
was going
completely
on.
not
I
understanding
sent
what you
you a
guys are talking
message
about.
also
Val
in
with
both
the soft
your
voice is
phone
trying to say
and in
something.
TeamSpeak.
And,
Okay, I got Kimberly's message, and I think I got one in TeamSpeak. It doesn't matter. I didn't know, Matt. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay, so
Hey, Cindy,
don't
if you
say
can hear me,
things
talk
like
on
that.
TeamSpeak because I can't hear you.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's
Cindy,
late. It's
Cindy
ver-
Hobbs.
yeah,
No, don't get all surly with me. And it was an accident.
Surly.
Cindy Hobbs,
What does
calm
surly
down.
mean anyway?
We love you. We love
Cindy,
you,
what
honey.
does surly mean?
Surely,
We love
I guess
you,
she
honey.
means
Calm
pissy.
down.
That's what she means.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
exactly.
Anyway,
Look,
you know
got.
what?
Let me tell you something. Look, Matt,
You know
you're
what?
you're twitching and shit. Stop.
You know what? You know what, Cindy? I don't care.
Okay, well then stop acting like you care.
Okay,
No,
hold
I don't
on.
care if you're mad.
Okay,
I'm not
hold on.
mad. That's the thing. You're the one twitching.
Cindy, he has a half a dozen tanks behind him.
Everybody.
Anyway, listen.
My God, it was an accident. It was a fucking accident. I'm
Okay.
so fucking
Every
goddamn sorry.
Week.
Hillary
All
was
right,
an
all
accident.
right, honey.
Every week, some fucking body don't know how to move me into the lobby until I have to text and frickin' send Joe about 1,000 messages or either call him on the phone.
But
I
I'm
dial
Leslie,
in.
all fairness.
Yeah, I know. I dial into TeamSpeak every week the same way. Okay? I have to be moved. I have to be moved into the lobby. I can't
so
do it
confused.
myself.
You can move yourself.
I think you should.
No,
have a
I
conversation with
can't,
Val. She'll
okay?
calm you right down. Val, she has a soothing voice.
No, you guys act like I'm doing it on purpose, or I'm
No, I'm
sorry,
not.
but I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said you guys. Matt is acting like I'm some kind of bumbling idiot, but I can't do it myself. I don't know how to move myself into a lobby.
All right,
Somebody else has to do it for
That's
me.
right. You just said it. I don't know how to. It's not that you can't.
Okay.
You don't know how to.
Jimmy
I'm trying to
Jimmy
say-
always moved me. He always had to move me into the
moves
lobby.
you,
Jimmy moves
Yeah.
everybody.
Hey,
Jimmy moves
I know you
everybody.
guys don't get up
Jimmy
early.
moves
I
everybody.
actually do work. I have to get up early for work. If you're all going to argue, I'm going to go to bed.
Right. So we're gonna sign off. No,
I gotta go. I gotta get up early too.
signing off.
Kimberly, I'm not signing
Yeah.
off.
Anyway, thank
I'm
you
not
to
gonna argue,
thank you
honey.
to
I'm not going to bed.
thank you to EYA'S Goodnight Hollywood and her special guest Mike Manny tonight. Also, thank you for David David Weisman. Is that right?
Yeah, David Weisman. Yes.
David Weisman, direct from Israel.
Good night, David.
Thank you for stopping by tonight. Kimberly Murray, thank you again, Kimberly, for being here.
Kimberly, we love you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We don't love her. You do, okay?
Kimberly, I love you.
Cindy Hobbs, thank you for her in Cindy Hobbs segment.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Cindy.
Can you hear me? Right, that's Cindy Hobbs segment tonight. Val for
Oh, my
stopping in.
God.
Hold on, Val for stopping in with the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
Appreciate
definitely.
that. Also, Dog is here. Also, appreciate
Most of the night.
Yeah, we appreciate him before he fell asleep. Right? No, really. We,
He sent me a message.
in all fairness. The coach. We have the coach here.
Coach is always here.
And
Always
the segments, Amy Shafalo, Dina Catulli, Sarah O'Rourke, and Sarah O'Rourke and Cindy Hobbs.
Louis Hot Sauce?
No, he's not a segment. He's an
Oh, okay.
advertiser.
All right, forget him.
Yeah.
I guess somebody had to take Jimmy's place for being a
Oh my
butthole.
God, man! Oh my God! Anyway, everybody, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. And if you see something, say something. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Thanks for
Good
having me.
night. Good night. Good night.